Okay. So right now I'm sharing my screen, and this is the first edition of Family, Faith, and Finance. I want to welcome you all once again to the session, and I really appreciate your presence. I really celebrate you all. Thank you for making it to the first edition. And just so you know, this is going to be a blessing to the word. It's not just for all the participants, and this is an interactive session where we all are free to share our ideas and everything. But today, since it's the first edition, I'm just going to run us through what it's all about. Why am I here? Why should I be on this platform? Why should I be in this community? Why should I take this message back to the word? And it's just what the first is. That's the major thing that the first session is going to be. This is a series. So, and this is going to be occurring every Saturday at the same time, 12 p.m. every Saturday, at least for now. Whenever there's any change in plan, we are going to let you know, because this is a faith-based channel. So we are one that we don't just make decisions on our own, but we lean on the Holy Spirit to guide and direct us. So I hope you all will be in tune as we go in this series. Thank you so very much. So the first slide, this is my slide I'm sharing right here. And the first one says, welcome to Family, Faith, Finance. So right here, we are talking about family, faith, and finance. And that is with me. That's my name right there on the screen. My name is Bumi. My middle name is Josephine, as many of you know me. And my last name is Oladele. And so this is what we're going to be talking about today. We've definitely done an opening prayer since it's the first edition, and subsequently we definitely will be having opening prayers because we are faith-based. And then the next session, we're going to be talking about the host. What's the goal and objective of these? What's our vision? What's our mission? What are the challenges we see out there that makes us want to do this? What are the strategies we currently have in place? And what's the day's interaction? And then we're going to have a closing remark. Is that straightforward? Right here. So that is one of my beautiful picture right there. I'm so blessed by God Almighty. He created me beautiful, and I'm so appreciative of everything He's done for me. And that is me right there. My first name is Bumi Josephine Oladele. And just a little bit about myself, I'm a Mrs. I'm married. And by the way, Oladele is still my father's name, so you know, yeah, for legal reasons, it's still my father's name that I still hold. My husband is Emmanuel Adebayo. He's a wonderful man. He's a great man of God, and he's my crown. I'm so blessed to be married to the best man on earth, and he has blessed me with and my husband with beautiful children. We have, by God's grace, we have two beautiful kids. To God be the glory. And that's just a little bit about me. And going to the goals and objective of why Family, Faith, and Finance series. So our number one objective is to help individuals understand the importance of faith in their life's journey by understanding our tripartite nature and the impact it plays on our journey to achieving true success. So I didn't mention I am the privileged CEO of True Success Solutions. So we are all about true success, and this is not just we're talking about success, because when we measure success, we don't measure success the way the world measures success. Success is not about how much money you got in your bank account. It's not it's not where you work. It's not what you do. It's not if you're married or you're not married. It's none of those things. Success, they are part, but they're not. That's not all there is to success. Success, we are going to be learning what success is, but here we're talking about true success, because true success we know can only be found in God. True success can only be found in God, and you and I can agree how that some people are wealthy, but the truth is, are they really successful? Can we say this person is successful at the end? Is a no, right? So we are going to be learning about what true success really is a life that is in God. So we have to acknowledge a tripartite nature on our journey to true success. And number two objective is to help families and individuals learn healthy habits, lifestyles, and winning ways in their relationships, parenting, and even in their romance life. This is family based, so we are free to talk about that, about romance, about sex, and all of that. We are here to share helpful tips. And like I said, it's not about me, so I won't be the only one bringing all this wisdom. I'm still, on this journey as well, just like everybody is. So it's just a platform for us to share ideas and what is working, winning ways. And number three objective is to help individuals on the important role of finance and financial, give financial literacy sessions as often as we can on the journey of achieving true success. These are very important. A portion of the Bible in Ecclesiastes saying wisdom is a defense, money is a defense, right? So we can't take, and right here we're in the word, we're in Hertz, and you know what the popular saying is, how that money rules the world. So we definitely will be talking about money. And by the way, I am privileged to be certified as a financial professional. So that has to be there. That has to be talked about on our way to true success. Okay, so okay. So, okay, hold on. Okay, so coming to our vision and our mission. Our vision right here, hold up, I need to move this off. Okay, so talking about our vision and mission, what is really the vision? What are we really all about? That is what this vision is all about, is talking about. Our vision right here is to help people achieve true success that in turn leads to genuine happiness and peace. So the end goal right here, all about, talk about family, faith, and finance. And this is me letting you know that even when you're sharing ideas, this is what we're all about. We want to help. We're all about helping ourselves. We're all about helping communities out there to understand that there's a thing called genuine happiness and peace. And you all will agree with me that peace is one thing that every human being is really looking for. Why it's just that it's so sad out that a lot of people are looking for peace in the wrong places. They are looking for happiness in the wrong places. And at the end of the day, they find out that there is still this void in them. So right here, what we're all about is to really help people, guide people to achieve true success that in turn leads to genuine happiness and peace. And pay key attention to that word true success. That is what differentiates us from generous success that people preach, because we've seen people that are wealthy, but the truth is they are not really happy. They don't have peace. So that is not true success. That is success in the eyes of the world and in the context with which people are looking at it, maybe through their wealth, through their influences and all of that. But true success transcends wealth, transcends the people you know, transcends the positions you hold. Because at the end of the day, we have heard stories. We can prove this on the TV. Go on YouTube, go on Google, go online. You can watch all the stories out that people that we call celebrities, people that we seemingly, or the world, and when I say we, meaning the world generally, look at as being successful. The end of their life is just question that notion that we had about them. A lot of suicide cases, a lot of homicide, a lot of things going on. That definitely does not look like a peaceful ending or a life that was genuinely happy. A lot of divorces and all of that. And of course, this is a platform where we talk about family. So we are going to say it all. So, and what is our mission? Our mission is to help families and individuals with resources that allows for true success. So we are here to help with resources. So like I told you, it's not about me. It's not just about Bunmi Oladele. It's about you. It's about me. It's about we, helping each other. Life is about you giving, and that is even tied to success. You can genuinely say you're successful when you have really helped other people. So that is what our mission is. We are on a mission to provide resources as much as we can, link people up with individuals that can help them in certain areas. It doesn't have to be me, like I said. Lead people up. If you need counseling, if you need somebody, maybe a neighbor or a friend to be spoken to, you need somebody to actually help in their finance, you need somebody to gain wisdom in their marriage, you need somebody to, we definitely have resources all around that are waiting to be, to be explored. So we are here to help you get those resources in place. Okay. For some reason, where's my next slide? Okay, so you all have to be patient with me. Okay. All right, right there. So, okay, I'm trying to move me. Okay, I think I'm just gonna do this. I'm trying to move me all around. Yes, that's it, that is minimized. So right here, what are the challenges we see? What is the thing that really prompted us to start this in the first place? That vision I just shared with you actually is more personal to me. My life's vision is to, my life's purpose actually is to help individuals to teach, to mentor, to, evangelize to people, that is share good news to people. So I'm all about giving what I know I have, because this is the time you and I have to impact our world. Remember when you were much younger, remember those ideas that came through your mind, those things you really wanted to champion, remember those things you wanted to do, but for some reason you were a little bit procrastinative about it. And now you are older, you still have the opportunity. And guess what? Like one of a great man of God said, is going to be with the Lord now. Dr. Miles Monroe is one of my mentors. He said the richest place right now is where? The graveyard. The richest place that you can see is that graveyard. And that is physically, humanly speaking, that is the end journey, humanly speaking, for human beings. And right now, a lot of people went through, and that's why you see some people when they are stricken in age, when they are now old, and they are bent over. Some of them are bent over, some are straight, but now they know they have limited opportunities, limited strength to actually put out what they wish they would have put out. And that's why a lot of people die, unhappy. That's why they die unfulfilled. Take, for example, at the end of the year, towards the end of the year, you see a lot of, suicide rate, and a lot of people, getting angry, a lot of people, being moody and all of that. Why? Because they set goals, most of them set goals for the year, and this is the end of the year, and they look back and say, wow, what I thought I should have achieved in January, I didn't. So that is a life of procrastination, which almost everybody is, is I would say almost everybody, have that. I would want to put it that way, because I also procrastinate on some things, and the truth is I pray to God to keep helping me day by day, and that is what this platform is all about, to remind us, to encourage us. Even the Bible says we have to encourage one another. Maybe just one word that you will say will remind me of what I needed to do and just prompt me to doing it. And it is the doing that produces results. If you don't do it, there's no results to speak. So what are some of the crises and challenges that we see out there that made me say, you know what, this is time to push out this thing, and let's just get it started already. We see human identity crisis. People don't know who they are anymore. And that is all thanks to even the government policies and everything, especially our children. You and I can, what's going on in the schools and the public sectors and everywhere. Other people they don't want to point people to the root, to the history anymore. They don't want people to know who they really are anymore. And right now we cannot stand, and we can't afford for that to continue. We want to tell as many people as come through us, as come our way, that there is a thing, that you came from a place, you have an history, and this is your history. So identity crisis is very dangerous. People don't know where they are, so they assume anything. They wait, is that crisis correctly spelled? Well, let's continue. So people don't know who they are, so they assume whatever the word tells them they are. And we have to come to that place of telling the word, hey, I know who I am. So identity crisis is on the high, on the increase out there. Relationship menace and all of those things going on with relationship issues. We see high rates of divorces and tendencies in families. And this is a place where we ought to encourage ourselves. You talking to a friend can just make you become a better wife, a better spouse, or a better child, or a better in-law, or a better person overall. So we are here to encourage ourselves. Parenting styles, influences, neglect, and all of those things, lack of life-work balance, financial illiteracy. And when I say that, I'm not saying maybe people don't know what money is. People know what money is, but if you don't know how to manage it, if you don't know how to leverage, you will definitely struggle on your path to achieving success. Rapid global and economic changes, laws and acts, you can see everything going on, is subtly affecting families. You see husband and wife fighting, not because they don't love themselves or they want to fight, but there's a way the system subtly influences that. Because by the time, look at the Dollar Tree right here in the United States of America, when you walk into the Dollar Tree, you cannot find anything that is worth $1 anymore. Everything is $1.25 right now. In most Dollar Trees I can say of. Imagine that, and you and your husband, you already budgeted a certain amount of money to spend for the family, and you already know this is the income, this is what we got coming in. Nothing has increased, nothing has changed in our finance. But here the society, the economy is pushing to you high rates, inflation, everything on the high, and now you have to adjust. And you know how money can really influence, disposition and everything. And now you start to quarrel with yourself. Oh, you don't know how to buy stuff. Stop buying. You don't know how these things are subtly affecting families. So those are problems that we see. So we are here to actually help ourselves to really know that there are ways other people are doing it that is actually not affecting them. Oh, for some reason, they move pretty fast. Okay, so it's staying right here. And a lot of other problems like that we see in the society. So we are here to really help ourselves with ideas. And what are the strategies we have in place currently? And I say currently because things are bound to change. So number one strategy that we employ is holistic coaching or mentoring. Meaning, if you need help, you can reach out to us. If you can't even pinpoint what the problem is, you can reach out to us. And I am, by the grace of God, a certified professional coach, and I can help. And I have other friends around that can help, other mentors around that can help. Our pastors are there. People need to speak out. People need to speak out. People going through addictions, because those are some of the challenges at the page that we just left. Addictions. Even you and I, addiction is not just somebody, smoking cigarette or drinking or alcohol. No, addiction can be in different forms. You being addicted to your phone is a form level of addiction, because now you are sharing the time with the quality time your family needs you, the quality the time you need to spend on your job, the quality time you need to fulfill your destiny. You're dividing their attention on social media, and you know how social media can really drift you away, because you just want to, funny enough, you just want to go on there to check the meaning of a word, and they throw another thing, and then you see another message coming, and then you go on and on for 1 hour, for 2 hours, for 3 hours, and you know how addictive those things are. So right here, we're here to really mentor ourselves on techniques. It's good to stay up to date. It's good to want to know what's going on, but there are ways you can strategically allocate your time and be on your path to success. And another strategy with, of course, employing is social media. Like what we are doing right now, we are going to be having this session where we talk, we encourage ourselves to share ideas, as well share on our platforms like YouTube and all of that. We're embracing community events, public speaking, individual speaking, giving awareness out there, and educative postings as well. And another strategy is consultation. Consultations, meaning right here, we can help you with services. Like I told you, I'm a certified professional coach, and also I'm a licensed financial professional. So I can offer such services along with many other people in our group that can, in our community, that can offer you services. You need counseling. You need someone to talk to. You don't know how to go about it. You need understanding even in the Bible, or maybe you want to know how you could better relate with your family, you definitely got you've definitely got everything in place right here. So, okay, going to the next slide right now. Okay, don't hang up on me now. Okay, so today's interaction is the next part where we're going to be talking about the need for balance on our journey to success. Balance on our journey to success. So the floor is open for everybody right here. So we have a few right now because we had to take us through the reason for this platform. So that's why we took this long. So right now we have about couple of 5-8 minutes to talk about this one right here. So what is the need? Why do I need balance on my journey to true success? And like we said, true success is we employing a tripartite nature on our journey, right? Meaning you acknowledge your spirit, that you are a spirit being. You have an intellect, that's your mind, your soul, and you have a body that you have to, take care of, the body that has to go to work, the body that has to know that, okay, I should be here at this point, I should be there. The body that wants to, have pleasure with spouses and all of that. So that is you, putting all those things together, to make sure that everything is on a balanced mode. What was the need for balance on our journey to success? So the floor is open for any contribution, any question, any contribution at all, any question from what I've said, any contribution, the floor is open. Thank you. Okay. Anybody coming through?
Can I say something?
Yes, please, Mimi.
Hi, Bunmi. Hi everyone. Thank you for this opportunity, and thank you for taking your time to inviting us over, and to share with us, your ideas, the importance of all these topics, that are very important, in our life, things that we all go through, but we barely speak about it, or we struggle about it. I think it's very important to highlight them sometimes with people we care about, people we work with, people we, that participated somehow in our life. So I think is a very important, how can I put it? It's a very important opportunity that you bring into us, to remind us that, these are things that are happening now somehow, and we have to speak about, we have to, there are people out there like you, like all of us, that people can talk to, to find a solution. And I think these things, they really matter a lot, because a lot of people, they keep silence about it. People are struggling about these things. And we, as a licensed, financial professional, is important to take a stance and highlight this and let people know that there are ways, to a solution, And I just wanted to thank you a lot for this initiative.
Awesome.
And, and I'm happy to be a part of it.
Awesome. I'm so happy to have you.
Wow, so thanks again.
Thank you so very much. I call her Mimi. Yeah. So Miss Mimi, thank you so very much. I really, really appreciate you. And that's my colleague, by the way. And you can hear when she was saying, we as financial professionals. And because the truth is, we get to speak with people. Oh my. We get to speak with people. I can't overemphasize that. We get to speak with families, family men, family women, youth. We get to speak with people, and people are hurting. People are hurting. permit my tongue, right? People are hurting because this is a work where sometimes we drop the call of a client, from a client, or of a client, or with a client, and it affects your whole day because of the emotions attached to our job. I've just last week alone, I think I had about 2 or 3 clients that I had to be encouraging on the phone. They are supposed to be my client. I'm supposed to write them policies. But this is me on the other end telling them to get up. Sometimes I'm emotional about it. Sometimes I'm audacious about it. One in particular was telling me right now he's sleeping in the basement. He's having issues with his wife and all of that. They're about to lose the children. Look at that kind of person. I spoke with him months back and I gave him time. I said, okay, I'll give you time to figure out, because it wasn't in the mental state of mind to think straight, to act on what will actually help him down the line. I said, you know what, I'll give you time. And I touched base with him last week and he was telling me I'm in the basement. And this is the struggle right now. I had to pray. We have to pray. So many times I pray with my clients. I send them messages. I encourage them to stay up there. So this is how our work is. You know, when you drop the phone and you see somebody hurting, I pray with them. I send them faith messages. These are people I'm supposed to just sell financial products to, but no. For us, it's deeper than our job. You are communicating with those people because the product we're about to give them transcends their generation. It's about them building legacy. And when you are talking about true success, there's no way you can talk about true success and not talk about legacy building. So to let you know how the people out there are hurting. And by the way, when we're talking about balance, balance means a place of even distribution. And remember, on the journey of true success, you have to acknowledge your tripartite nature. So there must be even distribution. You can't neglect the place of your spiritual being and then just say, okay, I just want to be all about physical. You can't be all about physical and not take care of the mental place. And I jokingly speaking, you know, I've heard of people say, oh, that lady is so beautiful, but she's empty-headed. That is nothing in the brain. And that is the place of what? Balance. We have to be able to balance our life. On our pathway to success, we have to acknowledge the God factor. That's our faith. We have to acknowledge our physical factor, because you have to take care of yourself, watch your health, what you eat, know what you do, take actions, and all of those things, a whole lot of things coming together. And then number 3, you have to be intellectually sound on your pathway to true success. So that is the balance we are talking about. What is the need? Why do you think it's essential? We understand the struggles we understand people are struggling. And that is why we are here as a community to embrace and encourage as many people as we are able to do. You know, this is what we can do right now when we are old, and, you know, when we are gone, we won't have this opportunity anymore. But while we are alive, this is we encouraging us. So thank you, Ms. Mimi, again for being a blessing. So any other person want to chip in anything? The floor is still open for discussion. The place of balance. Do you have any question or any issues you want us to really talk about, or any place of encouragement that you need right now? The need for balance on our journey to true success. This is the first series anyway. This is not something we can easily talk about. You see how broad it is when we're talking about balance. Because so many people, now I want to ask a question. So many, look at, just take a brief moment to think about the people in your community, the people you're closest to. Are you sure people around you are really heading towards true success, or are really working out true success? By the way, success is a relative word. So do you think they have they are the place? Because we see many people out there who tell you, well, I don't do God, I don't know God. So how do you expect that person? It means one part of that person is out of the way. Do you think there will be a balance right there? I want to throw the question out there. Can somebody answer? Someone who says, you know what, I don't do God no more. I don't want to even know anything about God. You know, I trust in this stone on my neck. I trust in this, image. Definitely one part, remember the tripartite nature, the spiritual life of that person is, how do you think the scale is going to look like? Just this one more contribution and then we'll wrap it up.
Good evening, everyone.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Tosin, Ashola.
Thank you so much. So I've been enjoying the interactive session, and it has really been educative enough.
Thank you. Thank you.
I want to say that there's not going to be balance when it comes to that particular aspect.
Okay.
Simply because they all work together.
Right. We really
Yes.
want to success, right?
Yes.
Awesome.
To achieve the true success, we need the faith, we need finance, and we need the other one. So once one of these three is missing, it will be a little bit difficult for one to really strike a balance to achieve the true success, because it is obviously not possible.
Right.
Yes, it is obviously not possible. One, we have to go through hardness.
Right.
Like in form of
the end result can be peaceful or can be a place of peace or happiness, right?
Yes, obviously.
Awesome.
Then another thing I want to add as a contribution, that we have to learn from the journey.
Awesome.
We have to learn from the journey rather than focusing strictly on results of our accomplishment. Probably we are trying to preach, or we're trying to relate how one can achieve true success to probably our neighbors or someone around us. We have to really look at what we come out of the person rather than what we will achieve. We have to be positive and see what come.
Right. That's like the love factor, right? You have to really love your neighbor too.
Yes.
Wow.
I want that.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you so very much, Mr. Tosin Ashola, for that beautiful contribution. Definitely, from what you said, what I was able to, one other thing, out of everything you said, I was able to pick out some things. It says acknowledging the journey. That's how I coined it, right? We need to acknowledge our life is a journey. And the people around us that we see that have one part of their life really not leveling up, we need to see them as though, well, life is a journey. Life is a journey. So we shouldn't summarize them. Don't be so judgmental and summarize that, oh, that one. Try to do your best to help them up. Why? Because life is a journey. And you and I know that sometimes we ourselves are up there. Sometimes we are low below, we are low down there. And then we need someone to pull us up. I recently had to speak with a dear sister, because I had, I think around May, towards ending of April and May and all of that, I was really personal. Now, this is my own personal experience. I was a little bit down there, and to the point that it was showing all over me. My husband would ask, how can I be of help? What is it? And the truth is, sometimes we can't even pinpoint what it is. But and I was just like, what's going on? I had to pray. I had to, in fact, I had to start going to the gym, try to put in effort. So it's a journey. It's a journey. But one thing was sure, that I can never remain down there. I remember going for midweek service in my church and Sunday service, and those are the times I feel a level of energy return back to me. So I knew something was definitely wrong. I had to talk with a dear friend at some point, and she's married to one of my great partner, which one of these days they're going to be we're going to be hosting them on this platform. She talks about marriage, she talks about things. And, I was like, are you sure nothing is wrong with me? But then just a conversation, I was driving and just a conversation, we were gisting and life came back. That was it. Life came back. It leveled everything. And that is to tell you, just like Mr. Uncle Tosin said, we are on a journey and we have to implement the love factor. Those people around you, as many people as you are able, like I said, this is the vision I came to share with you. And this is beyond me. Of course, I don't have all the knowledge or the wisdom to change everybody's life or no. So this is we working together as a community, impacting ourselves, influencing ourselves positively, encouraging ourselves, doing the best we can. I've shown you what the problem is, right? What the issue is, what the challenges we are facing. And those are just a few of the challenges we are facing. Economic challenges, divorce, financial literacy, addictions, parenting styles, because you see all manner of things that will tell you that our world needs help. So right now that you and I are still very much around, let's try our best to help our world the best way we can. Everybody's looking for peace, but let's tell them, don't look for peace the wrong way. You're looking for true happiness, don't look for it the wrong way. You're looking for true success, right? Don't look for it the wrong way. Don't take what the word don't take less than what you deserve. You deserve the best. And I know that this is a faith-based channel, therefore I'm going to use the name of Jesus a lot, as often as I can. And we are going to be using words, wisdom from the word of God as well, because that is what balances the whole thing. That is the essence of the truth that we see in the success. So I know that God in his infinite mercy will help us and take us to that place of peace and rest. And once again, I want to say thank you so much for your time. If there's any question, I want to go to the next slide where you're going to see my information for consultations, for questions, for inquiries. Any topic you want us to talk about, please drop it. If you have my direct line, please feel free to call me, feel free to text me anytime. If you don't, use the information on the next, that will be showing on the next slide right now. And you can call me on +1 or text me on +1 240 547 5656 240 547 5656, and it is +1 240 547 5656. Or if you have my direct line, which is the ID we use to connect, you can call me on 824-9139, or email me at my first and last name .ffl@gmail.com, bumioladele.ffl@gmail.com, and I will be more than glad to accommodate those topics you want us to talk about. If you have anybody going through an issue and you are in the place of encouraging them, you want to get knowledge, you can bring them into the session. Is happening on Saturdays, 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's US, Canada, Eastern Standard Time. And for our audience from Nigeria, that's going to be, for now, that's going to be 5 hours difference, right? So please do well to bring in your friends and family and share the good news as well. Like I said, this is recorded, it's going to be posted, and then we can all go from there. For some reason, okay, this was a place I've been trying. Okay, so thanks for joining in. For consultation, questions, or inquiry, you can call or text that number on the screen. And for email as well, you can email me on that screen. Share your ideas, share your insights, topics you want us to talk about. This is not just me, this is a community talking about it. Let's make the impact we are able to make now that we can, rather than giving the graveyard all that God has given to us. God bless you and have a wonderful, wonderful day.
You too. Thanks for me, and bye everyone.